group from Brooklyn and Staten Island by the name of The Right Direction. They've been performing for the past 40 years or so. I was blessed to meet them about 40 years ago at a club called Town Hill 2, and I fell in love with them. I thought they were just the most awesome group that I ever saw. And I went backstage and I asked them if I could interview them, and I asked them if they needed a manager. And they said, yes. So that was the beginning of our long-time friendship. Welcome, The Right Directions, to our world, our world power.
Hey.
Right.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
Hello.
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 Love it.
Well, guys, and now you got the example of why I fell in love with The Right Directions. Tell me, tell the audience, how long have you all been together performing?
Ooh. I'll leave that up to Mr. Lynn, and then I'll jump in when he's.
Well, we've been it's The Right Direction's been together for over 50 years.
Wow.
For over 50 years, yeah.
Wow.
And well, we're still working at it. What can I say?
Now, what made you all come together and how did that happen? I know mostly of the group, you all came from Farragut Projects. I know you all brought me to Farragut Projects.
Wait. You remember back in the day when you had guys standing out on the corner drinking and singing?
Yeah.
Well, that was us. That was
Okay.
us. You know, we used to do that.
Harmonizing on the
Yeah,
corner,
oh
that's
yeah,
right, you know.
oh yeah. People throwing shut up all that noise. But that's what we did, and just kept on doing it.
So there's a couple of stories, so I want to hear how you got your name.
Okay, we there was some guys came from England looking for black singers. They went to California, Chicago, and came to New York. And Brenda, the lead singer from the group, the Exciters, told us about it. He said, "Why don't you go down there and let them guys hear what you sound like?" You know, I said, "You don't have nothing to lose."
Right.
So we went there. We sang maybe 2 or 3 verses of a song. He said, "Stop! You're exactly what we're looking for." He said, "But what were we calling ourselves again?"
The Domestics.
We called ourselves the Domestics. He said, "I want to change the name to The Right Direction." So that's how the name came about. And
it stuck, huh?
it stuck.
You know something that's funny, I didn't really know that story because at the time when I first met you all had Larry was singing with you all, Larry Wright. So I thought that's where the name came from when you used Wright.
It was Larry's sister-in-law that told us about it.
Oh, okay.
Brenda. But the name Larry Wright didn't have nothing to do with it.
Oh, I always thought it did.
A lot of people did. A lot of people thought that.
No.
It had nothing to do with it.
Tell me, what is one of the most memorable moments that you have had over the past 50 years of singing?
When you ask that question, are you saying with these?
Well, I would like to hear from everybody,
From each one,
from
yeah,
each
each
and
one.
every one of you. Jerry, we'll start with you.
Well, we stopped for a while,
I know you did.
and I managed to fall in with the Drifters, and we had a show in Cleveland, Ohio. Wolfman Jack was the MC. We had the Coasters, the Platters, the Shirelles, Gary Westbond,
Wow.
the Tokens,
That's quite a lineup.
and it was in the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
And I was just impressed to be on stage with all these people.
Of course.
I was just impressed, but that stuck with me. From that, I always wanted to sing at the Garden.
Okay.
I always wanted to sing at the Garden behind that. But it was a nice show.
Nice.
Nice show.
Wolfman Jack, I remember him.
Yeah.
Missy
That was
Lee?
huge.
Yes. I know you joined the group recently.
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
now. 5 years.
Well, that time we just flew by. It doesn't seem like 5 years, but it's 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you meet the fellas?
Well, Melvin Shepherd here to my right, he was the one that brought me on, because he told the guys they lost one of their members, Larry, I think he
Larry,
said.
yes.
So they had, and they picked up Shep, so that was 3, and they wanted a fourth voice, I guess, and Shep and I sang with another group. Before he became a Right Direction, we were singing with a different group. And so he called me, and the rest is history.
When I found out and I met you, I saw you bring a certain flavor to the group, different than just 4 guys. You know, the dynamics is very, very lovely.
That's good.
I love hearing your voice.
Thank
It's
you.
like old school.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
because I love old school. I mean, I do a little bit of jazz too, but I don't sing jazz with the guys. I might do that on my own.
Okay.
But I do like a variety of music. You know, I'm very eclectic. But the old school, the doo-wop, I'm right there. I'm right in it.
Now, all the years that you have been singing, do you remember anything that stands out in your mind that is very memorable to you?
Well, actually, I guess maybe so. It's a kind of a private situation, but I'd love to share it. My sister and I mean, it has nothing to do with the guys, but my sister and I sang at my parents' anniversary and sang a song. And when we practiced it over the phone, because she lived in Ohio and I lived in Staten Island. And that was the only way we could practice the song. And we put it together some kind of way, and it came out pretty good.
Yeah, that's
So
nice.
that was different and it was interesting. It was fun.
Very nice. Bert McClurkin.
Mm.
Ah.
I think I was 11 or 12 and I was dating this young girl. We were going out together. Her name was Henrietta. And her mother took me to the Apollo. And Tommy Hunt was performing. But the show that they put on there, I said, that's what I want to do. I want to be a performer. And ever since that time, I was singing by myself. But learning how to sing harmony and stuff like that came by joining the Right Direction with Larry, Donald Beatty, God bless the dead, he's gone. You know, and me and Donald, I hate to say it, but I used to try out for Jerry and them, and they said, no, you got to go back and learn some more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is true. This is true. And you know how me and Donald got together. You know, I wasn't always an angel. I got arrested, and I met him in jail, and this was back in the 70s. So we were singing in the Brooklyn House of Detention. And yes, and let it be true. Yeah, let it be what it is.
That's right.
You know, so after we got out, he told Jerry and Larry, hey man, this boy know how to sing now. And they brought me in and I was taking the place of Donnell, Missouri. That was their 4th member. So he left the do solo thing and us 4 got together. And from then on, it was history. But the ins and outs, the ups and downs, the turnarounds, meeting you, Pauline, going into different clubs and stuff like that was the highlight of being in the places that you wanted to be in. you know, like Leviticus,
Right.
Town Hill 2,
Broadway International.
It's something out there in Queens that we used to go to. We met some different groups and musicians, me and my friends. Those guys were awesome. One thing that I loved about that is nothing that beats a live show. It's nothing like live performance, and I love that. Ever since like I said, a little boy until the day, I still love doing live entertainment. The only difference is we sing with a track because we don't have a band behind us, but it's still good. You've seen us. We've been at the Harvest Fest a few times.
It'll be all 3 years.
3 years.
And y'all have an awesome sound system.
Oh, yeah.
And that makes it, that really adds the cherry on top of the cake, you know, and then we do our thing. So really, getting with the right direction was one of my highlights. But what started me to learn how to sing or to want to sing, to be in the entertainment business, is when I was 11 years old, and I was influenced by Tommy Hunt and Chuck Jackson.
Oh,
I was fortunate to be taken to the Apollo. First time I've ever been to, I've been back since then,
yeah, of course.
Temptations, but I was mesmerized by it. I said, ooh, that's what I want to do. And it stuck with me. I've been in school doing talent shows and all kinds of stuff because I really like to sing. And that's it.
Bert, do the pleasure of introducing your fourth.
This is Mr. Shepherd.
Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Mr. Shepherd,
Yeah, yes.
how long have you been singing?
Wow. Since I was a kid, actually. I come from a single parent family, and my mother used to throw house parties. You know, to help make ends meet, throw house back in the day.
Yeah, I know exactly what.
And
Red party.
red party.
Red parties,
Yeah, that's what it was.
right.
And I was the type of little guy who used to watch. You know, and I watched television a lot. I didn't really go outside live. Watch the Ed Sullivan Show was one of my favorites.
I was there, yeah.
And as my mother threw the house parties, I saw people dancing, and the music was playing. Mahalia Jackson, the Impressions, Curtis Mayfield, a lot of different groups. And I said I want to do the same thing, but I like to make people laugh. I was more like of an entertainer. You know, so in the house parties, they used to say, hey, go on, boy, do that twist. Show me check, and I was doing that twist. And they used to give me money.
Wow.
So I got used to that.
Like that
Every
part.
time there's a
Like
house
that
party
part.
out there, hey, you know. And it kind of like escalated from there. I made people laugh. And I found out that once I learned harmony in school. I played the trombone.
Okay.
And I played first, second, and third trombone, which is the baritone, alto, and soprano.
Okay.
That's what taught me harmony, the instruments. But I started to develop a ring around my mouth from the trombone. So I stopped doing that. You know, I had a couple of girls that liked me, but they didn't like the ring around. So I stopped playing the trombone. I went to the glee club. And that's where my singing actually escalated. I was about 8 years old when I started.
Really?
Yeah, and it escalated over the years. I ran into people who could sing. And I also sang with the Drifters. I was a member of the Drifters for almost 7 years. And then that went down. And in 1997, is when I believe I met Bert. Because I had changed my life. I started going to church, and I wanted to be a good guy. You know, instead of going the wrong way,
Right.
I wanted to go the right way. And I joined the church choir there. Started singing, and I met him. And I was he's a nice guy. He could sing, you know. He knew harmony and everything now. So I wanted to hang out there. And after I met Bert, he introduced me to Jerry.
Jerry, yes.
And I found out that they had a group. And Bert used to tell me, he said, Chef, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. And I never knew what he was talking about. He'd say that, and he would walk away. What are you guys talking about? They're coming for you. What he was saying is that he was coming for me to help to get me into the group that he was in.
Yes.
And I found out that they were a good group of guys. Him and Jerry sounded good with the track, and I saw them perform. I went to a performance.
That's when Larry was here.
Jerry and Larry was with them.
Okay.
I went to see
You
them.
was there. You was there
Yeah.
at
I
my
went to
job.
see them, and then in the show, and I noticed that another voice would have made it perfect, because there were three of them.
That was at Encore, right?
Mm,
Yeah.
it was nice, but I, you know, they sounded very good with the tracks and everything. And I was like, oh man, I could be, I'd love to do that with them, you know. Turns out that Bert called me one day, said, Shep, you know, we got this group, man, you know, you heard us. He said, would you like to join us? And I said, yeah. And that's when I joined Bert and Jerry. Me and Adele was in a group before they had broke up. Two of the people passed away. So we were doing our own thing, singles. She was in Staten Island blowing people up. And so one day I called her because I told her, I said, you know, I know somebody who could sing very well. They know how to cut discs and CDs and play music. You know, she was good with the electronics.
Okay, okay.
So I called her one day, we met, and we went to Jerry's
He
house.
didn't know that at the time.
And-
He found out after the fact.
yeah, but that's the history of how I got into the group. Me and her were in another group, and I knew where she was at musically. I didn't have to ask nobody, and I know she could sing harmony right away. So I introduced her to Jerry and Bert.
How that happened was a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. They came to my house, and Shep introduced me, but she had came to Uncle and saw us perform.
Yeah, and I want to piggyback on that because I came, right, it was just the three of them. He invited me, I came and I took that video, you know, and, you know, they were good.
Yeah.
I was like, and that video was used afterwards for different things.
Promotions.
Yeah, they
We,
didn't even know I was taking video.
we have had the fortune to set the table for some acts.
Harold Melvin's Blue Notes.
Hal Melvin's Blue Notes at Uncle.
Force and B.
Force and
Oh,
Bees.
wow.
Who else?
Black Ivory.
Black
Black
Ivory.
Ivory, yeah.
Yes, we had some. Now, it was Adele's debut for Hal Melvin and the Blue Notes. That's when we did the stylistics.
You made me feel
You
brand
made
new.
me feel brand new.
Are you going to be doing that for the Harvest Fest? Can you all do that?
No, we're
Can
not.
you do it a cappella?
No, we won't be doing that. The lineup for that is totally different. But listen, you said you had some other things lined up that can be put in the show later on because we already had that set up. Because last year we did what it was 40 minutes.
Yeah, about 40.
Yeah.
And you took away some time from us, but that's cool. That's good. We'll take what we can get. We get in what we fit in. So the 30 minutes is beautiful. So we already have that lined up. But as you were saying earlier, that you have some other venues that you want us to take part in.
Yes, I do.
And being in club situations like the gentleman that was saying that he has upstairs,
Yes,
but
yes.
he wants to do in some restaurant things and stuff like that. We would like to go in that direction. Small clubs, you know, where you're up close and personal with the people, you know, and I think that'll be great for us, you know, in the future,
I'll
going
see what I
down the
can
road.
do. I know a few people, you know, as you know. So.
And Tiff, yeah, God bless her, your daughter, you know, we tried to get
At the casino.
At the casino. Everybody else been getting there, but we haven't gotten there yet. But
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
my
yeah,
step. That's
the
my
word is
step.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's
And
right.
listen, I'm still keeping listening.
Well, you know
I got
something,
hope.
I may
got
have a
hope.
way of getting you all in at the casino, because when you do the Harvest Fest, you're going to be opening up for Cal Williams
Okay.
and her son.
Mm-hmm.
And her son works at the casino. He performs there like every other month. He's a regular. And they also, I wanted to talk to you about doing your own originals, because she has a studio,
Uh,
and, it can be used.
Well,
That's
I'm
your
glad you said that.
Friday.
I'm glad you said that because, you know, we also in the gospel,
Okay.
and we get ready to work on a praise CD, you know, of nothing but praise songs.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Okay.
because to tell you the truth, if it wasn't for him, we would not be here. You know, we
Amen.
thank him every day for the things that he's done for us. You know, we've had some bumps in the roads, but we're still standing.
Yes, you all are.
You know.
Yes, yes.
But we look forward to the Harvest Fest. Next week we'll be on Marcy and Myrtle because of the police officers that lost their lives.
Two cops were killed.
They got shot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brooklyn.
So
Yeah.
we've done that for this is the third year we'll be doing that.
Oh, yeah?
One thing about the right direction, we have a sense of community. We like to do things for the community, you know. So next Saturday will be on Marcy projects right there on Myrtle.
What time?
We say around 4:30. We'll be on for half an hour.
Okay, you hear that, audience? So if you wanna go check out the right directions, they're gonna be at Marcy Projects, you said?
Yes.
No.
Marcy and Myrtle
Oh,
Avenue.
Marcy and Myrtle Avenue.
Right there in Marcy, right
Oh,
there in
right.
Marcy project.
Projects, okay, good. Now, I'm gonna ask each and every one of you something. Growing up, who did you look up to as far as entertainers? Who inspired you? Missy Lee, can you start?
Okay. Yeah, I guess it was, I have to say Mary Wells. She was the first, because the very first song I did was You Beat Me to the Punch. So that would be, I would have to say her. But I like the girl groups, you know, the Shirelles, Mary Wells, yeah, the Marblettes, definitely the Marblettes. The band, Martha and the Mandelas. Yeah, all of those female groups, you know, and then, of course, you know, jazz-wise, it was, I don't know, Diana Krall. You know, there's a couple of jazz artists that I like. Diana Krall was one, definitely Dinah Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Sarah Vaughan.
Sarah Vaughan.
Yeah.
Gloria Lynn.
Well, yeah, well, you know, her too. But, you know, I had my favorites.
Yeah.
And again, you know, Mary Wells was the first one.
Okay.
She got me started in that vein, and I just kept on going from there.
Yeah, because I when you sing, I do hear, you know, like similarities of these groups, you know, when you perform, which is very lovely, brings back.
And I tell you what, the good thing about that is that when the guys aren't available, when I do, you know, shows by myself, I have tracks that back me up.
Okay.
You know, so I can do, you know, like those old songs, Please Mr. Postman, My Guy.
Oh my
you know,
goodness, wait a minute.
a lot of
We
stuff.
might have to extend the show a little bit, for the Harvest Festival. We might have to break out some of those tracks, and once the right direction gets off and you can just do one or two songs, if you don't mind.
I would love to, but I mean, you know, I don't want to take away anything from them.
Of course not, don't mind,
And
don't
you
mind.
may not have the kind of, well, like you say, if you have the time.
Yeah, well, it starts from, when does the Harvest Fest start?
Well, it's officially starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, but
Right.
we're gonna start music and DJ around 11,
Okay.
and we'll go till about 6 o'clock.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we'll have, you know, we're gonna have some gospel, we're gonna have old
Perfect.
school, we're gonna have you guys. We're gonna have some jazz, some electronic music, and we might have a little hip hop in there as well. So
And we're also gonna have our, Miss Carol Williams, our disco queen.
disco.
She will be performing, and I'm very glad to have her on the show. It'll be her first time singing at the Harvest Fest. She and her son.
The Vern Williams, yeah.
Vern Williams. So I just wanted to mention that. But I would like to get back to my original question, Melvin. What or who inspired you?
That is a good question because growing up there was a lot of artists who kind of impressed me, but two major groups that impressed me. One was The Temptations.
Go ahead, boy.
All
They
right.
had all 5 voices and the bass voice that wouldn't quit,
Melvin.
Yes.
and I fell in love with them. And then I was watching the Ed Sullivan show one night, and a white group came on. And they was called the Oak Ridge Boys.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
Oak
heard
Ridge
about
Boys,
them.
but
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you ever want to hear some good harmony, go online, check out the Oak Ridge Boys. Those guys' harmony was so sweet, and they had a bass singer in the group too. It was 4 of them, and he sang just as deep as Melvin Franklin. And I kind of followed them after that, you know. And as it progressed, I went on and on with mostly the 4 and 5 man groups. I followed the 4 and 5 man groups because I love harmony.
Bert, who would you look up to?
There's a number of people, but my main was with The Temptations. David Ruffin, Eddie Kendricks, Paul Williams,
And
you know, Otis Williams, you know, all of them. And
Who did you think that you sounded like?
David Ruffin.
David Ruffin. Okay.
That was my man. I'm telling you now. Marvin Gaye, the Four Tops, Levi Stubbs. There's so many other people that I loved, but The Temptations were the number one things. For a minute, I just want to say that when us three was together and Melvin brought Adele to the group, the reason why she was there is because the 3-part harmony is a hard thing to hold when you're leading and then got to get in that background.
Oh, okay.
So what she did was she took that note, and I didn't have to lead and then hold a note between those two. So she came in, but then on top of that, I said, well, you know, we could feature her, you know, The Right Direction featuring Missy Lee, you know, and also let her get up front so they can see that this girl can blow,
Okay.
you know, and it has been working ever since, you know. So thanks to Melvin, you know, when he brought it to me, then I started seeing rose-colored glasses, you know, and we can go in different directions, you know. Jerry leads, she's in the background, you know. If she leads, Jerry's in the background. Melvin leads, she's in the background. If I lead, she's in the background. We have that 3-part harmony in the background is there, you know, and it's easier on the lead because if you are leading and then you have to get in the background and harmonize it with something, it's not easy to do that. It's really hard when you got 3-part harmony, you know, and you got 2 in the back and 1 leading. So she became a blessing thanks to Melvin. You know, now we can't get rid of her.
And trust me, they don't want to.
This is what I'm talking about. You can't get rid of her because we're not letting her go.
I don't want you to, no. You're a fool to let her go.
She's become, and like you said, we have talked about, you know, we sing and then walk off and leave her on stage.
Yes.
You understand? We've done that. We've talked about it and leave her on stage, let her go and do her thing. Man, let her
No,
go.
we're gonna do it for the Harvest Festival. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make that happen, right, Glenn?
You'll make that happen.
So you see what you done backed yourself into?
All right, I'll prepare myself.
Now, I really have to say, you have to hear her sing jazz.
No, I haven't heard her sing.
Oh, she can blow some jazz. This lady can sing some jazz. She can sing some jazz. But we have an act where, and we have done it, I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, but when we imitate women's groups,
Excuse me, wait a minute, back up here. How does that work?
Miss me, dear.
Oh, we put on the wigs and everything. So when we turn around and come back, don't mess with Bill. And we do it. We do this. We did it at a wedding one time, and
You did it on a salad show too, I think.
at Solid Show we did it. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Up close and personal. When it's there, you see that. You know, you can appreciate because it's an act.
Right. And not only singers, they're comedians as well.
You know, and you don't want to see us in wigs. I'm telling you.
Don't tell me you had on wigs.
Female impersonators.
They posted on Facebook.
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
They posted on Facebook.
I've never seen that.
Oh, I'm telling
But
you.
the bottom line to this is entertainment.
Yes.
That's what we are. We entertain people. And with these guys singing lead vocals, they touch the hearts and the minds of people that are listening. And I thank God because since I've been with them, we've been going in the right direction.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, Cherry, who inspired you when you was growing up as a kid?
Before
Were you
he
listening-
answers, he's going to say me. But he's going to say me. But no, go ahead. You just spare me.
Well, I go back a little further than they do.
Okay,
'Cause I like groups from the 50s.
Okay.
The Dandeliers, Frankie Lyman, what's the boy's name from
Bird.
From around the way. No Anthony Imperial. You know the.
I'm on me. On that
Go
mind.
ahead, let me hear that. Don't be shy.
I don't wanna be left on the outside. All alone. Well, I guess I had my days, and you let me go my way. Now it's me who has to pay. Oh, here comes the bar. I never should have gone away. I never should have gone away and left you like I did. You gotta say no more.
Wonderful, guys. Wonderful.
Wow, that's great.
That's great. Go on. You carry it on, man.
Yeah, but there's another group too.
What they know with Bird?
Oh,
You're a mess.
When I get mental pause, boy.
Bird.
No, come on, you messed it up. No, you know, like people like the Dells. They had Johnny Carter, who was with the Flamingos in the beginning, and you know,
And the lead singer Bird.
Junior snatched him up. But you know, I like groups like that. You know.
And the lead singer Bird.
And then with the Temptations, when I get into the Temptations in the early '60s, I said, okay, I can get with them. But my admirers were, I admired the Melvin and Eddie, because I can touch on both of the notes.
Yeah, he does have he has a tenor man, a falsetto that, and then he can go down to a bass. When every
Yeah,
time
range.
we did that, oh man,
That's the range.
people say, what? How could you sing so high, but then go down so, and I'm gonna let him know you're my mentor, okay, man, you know, I'll give it to you.
And it's too bad that he can't do them both at the same time.
Yeah.
Of course, it's impossible. But the thing is, when we do, especially when we do acapella, you know, a lot of the groups, they have some fantastic bass
Yes,
singers
yes.
in the group. And, you know, unfortunately, because if we had a fifth guy, then he could do both, you know, one or the other, depending on the song. But yeah, he does have a fantastic bass, and tenor,
That's wonderful.
falsetto.
I'd like to take this time to say you're listening to Our World, Our Power here on Caribbean Buzz Radio and TV. Please check us out also on Spotify, iTunes, TuneIn, and Google Play. And we're here every Saturday on Caribbean Buzz from 5 to 6 p.m. Please do not forget us.
And let me let you know that the show is sponsored by the law firm of Stephen G. James and Associates. Just the lawyer you can trust.
Yes.
646-905-9000, located at 8766 Sutphen Boulevard, Jamaica, Queens.
All right, let's continue this conversation, Glenn. What do you want?
Well, I want to know a little bit more about the harmonizing, because there's something for me that with all the electronics and technology that's missing. Where do you see harmonizing going? Does it have a future in music going forward?
Ooh, technology.
Wow.
Ooh, go ahead, Chip.
Harmony will always have a future, either with or without music. Harmony is the essence of the music. I don't care how many trumpets, saxophones, pianos, or keyboard or drums that you hear. Harmony with a human voice is the ultimate, because it's created by the one who made us. There's no better instrument.
Amen. I hear you.
I agree with that because I was blessed to be able to harmonize. Nobody had to teach me.
Everybody can't do it.
Everybody cannot do it. I would not know how to teach somebody to do it. It just comes automatic for me. Like if I don't know a song, if I never heard a song before, all I have to do is kind of like listen to it as it goes along, and I can kind of blend in, the notes. I can do the harmony to notes by just listening to it. So no, harmony will never go out as long as people have the
That's a
ability
true
to
gift,
do it. Yes,
yes.
it's a true gift.
I mean, because piano, every note that you sing, you can find on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there was no piano, it'd still be making the sounds, vocal. You know.
Excellent. Excellent. So it really is a gift.
Yeah, well, years ago, when we were in the hallway, I was like the human beatbox or the band. Da 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 da, and then we'd come in and sing whatever song it was. I had to have that music. So harmony is one of those things where either you have it or you don't. And it do take some know-how, and you have to have an ear because me and Adele, she hears something. No, that ain't that. No, no. And I mean, wait a minute, would you? No,
We hear the violins.
And Chef, yeah. Oh no, that's flat. Being around people who know harmony is a good thing, and it rubs off on you. And that's one thing we do keep each other in check about that. Sometimes we have great debates on the notes, but we finally find what we're gonna be. Now, what you heard a little while ago, it just didn't happen like that.
Right.
It took practice.
Of course.
It took practice, and we haven't sang that in Raccoon's age. But yeah, they surprised me today. Hey, y'all blue, man. Thank you.
How often do you rehearse?
Oh man, because we have a hectic schedule, we try to fit it in as much as possible. But that's a good question. I'm not gonna give you the answer to that
All right.
because I don't want people to know our secret.
Okay. All right. I'll let you keep the secret.
No, if they knew, they would be impressed.
Oh no,
They would be
no.
impressed.
I let them figure it out. I want to keep that. Everything's not for everybody.
All right, okay, got you there.
Yeah, but being able to sing harmony is a gift.
Yeah.
Everybody can't do it. even you have a lot of people who on television who sing up front,
Right.
but put them in the background, half of them can't operate because
That was my
they can't
problem.
hear the harmony. You have to be able to hear it in order to sing it.
Okay.
And everybody can't do it. And I'm not the greatest lead singer, but I can sing in the background with anybody
Mhm.
because it's a gift.
It is very important when a unit is put together. It doesn't matter who's up front. See, I can be in the back or in the front. Makes me no difference. I'm still performing, you know, and it takes that unit to put that sound out, to give that message. So if I'm not in the front, I love to be in the back. I love it because you hear the harmony, you know, that cohesiveness in the background, especially with routines and everything. I love that you're dancing and you're singing at the same time. Like Steve Harvey said in the Kings of Comedy, he said, one mic, 5 temptations, and they dance and get right back on the mic. Ooh. and that's true. You know, the Temptations were trendsetters as far as that, along with the Vibrations, when they had the shows at the Fox. Oh, I'm going back now. Yeah, with Murray the King.
Way
Yeah,
back.
and the Vibrations was a group, and they sang something called "Hang On, Sloopy." And when they did these steps, hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on, and then and they came back, hang on. I said, ooh, that was nice. I like that. Then the Temptations came out. You know, Charlie Atkins showed them some steps, and ooh, Paul Williams was one of their choreographers, but Charlie Atkins worked with a lot of groups, and
OJ's one of them.
and yeah, and those are my boys, the OJs.
Okay.
OJs. I love it every time they set up the stage and you see the 3 mics out. I'm so excited like a little kid. Here they come. You know, the OJs is another one of my groups. But what we do, we love. We love doing it. And to tell you the truth, we're not gonna get rich, you know, doing this, you know, but we love entertaining. And once you love it, you know, it's not hard work. You know, we love going somewhere and performing. And for Adele and us, you know, and she's been singing with us 5 years. He's been singing about 7, 8 years. So me and Jerry, we got to 50 years in, you know, but they also have it in because they were singing in another group. So it all came together and we made one big package and put it out there, you know, and that lady over there, oh man, when you've seen her on stage, she don't know how to act, man. She get out there, she don't know how to act.
Well, let me tell you something. Just to piggyback on what you said about the harmony, how much you like harmony. When I first started singing, or before I started singing, I didn't want to do lead. I didn't want to do lead because I love doing background so much. I love harmonizing. I love it. And I think my sister was the one that got me to, because I never thought I had such a strong voice. I don't have a strong voice, actually. My voice is very light. But she encouraged me. Go ahead and do it, honey. Go ahead. You know, you have a beautiful voice. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and do it. And you know, I just followed her.
Girl, you can sing me a Carnation commercial. It's okay. You know you blow, girl. Go on.
Well, I mean, I've gotten more confident, you know, over the years, you know, but I still like singing in the background better.
I know you like singing in the
Okay.
background, but I love seeing you up front. Go on out there, girl. Let them know what you can do. You know, and we be back there. Look at it. Yeah. If I had something to rope her in, you know, once she get out there, that's it. You know, you've seen her when we did what was the year before?
Dr. Bob Lee.
It was Dr. Bobby, and she did the song. why mental pause? This
Oh,
pause.
yeah.
By that age, man.
Not two lovers.
My God,
Yeah.
you beat me to the punch.
You beat me to the punch.
Okay.
Yeah, baby, we did that, and she did. You beat me to the punch that day, and she started to strut, and I said, "Oh, here she goes." And
But you want that for your audience. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta perform.
Yeah,
You
of
can't
course.
stand it like a stick.
no. That's why
I'm basically
I encourage her before we go out there, girl. Because one thing when we were singing in the subway, she used to grab the mic, boom, and go. I said, oh, couldn't hold her back. So there's times she's bashful and don't want to go out in front. Get out there, girl, get out there. Because she's an awesome singer and a performer, you know, in my eyes. Now I could be biased, but I mean, she's won me over since I've heard her sing, you know. So I'm you know, waving the banner, go down, go, you know.
Well, we're winding down the show here at Our World, Our Power. I just want to remind everybody about the Harvest Festival coming
Yes.
up on September 21st out here in Jamaica, Queens.
Suffolk.
Yes.
My
Come have some
main
fun.
man, Mr. Glenn Burns,
Yeah,
is going to be
yeah.
our host.
Yes.
And I guess I'll be your hostess.
Yes, you will.
Hostess with the mostest.
Mostest. Anyway, I would like to thank the Right Directions for coming on. Let's go out with a little something, something.
We need you. Whoa, whoa, we need you. Baby, 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 don't you know that I love you so. All right.
Thank you all for listening. Catch you all next week on Our World, Our Power.
Peace and blessings.
Yeah.
All right.
See you there.